Well, I'm here to tell the story of what general assistance cuts would mean to individuals who would be dropped from the rolls. General assistance is a very important tool. It helps folks maintain some sense of stability of life until they are approved for their SSI or Social Security. It helps them be able to gain rental assistance because they can prove they can pay a portion of their funds toward rent. And if you would take all that away from them, they would be left homeless and without a place to live. Yeah, general assistance for me was very good. I was on it for about 8 months. Again, it helped me maintain a stability of life. It helped me to pay the portion of my rent for subsidized housing. It helped me to meet my basic needs that I needed of food, shelter, and other costs. So general assistance is a very, very valuable tool, and we need to keep it for those most vulnerable citizens of ours who have nothing. For the most part, folks who are on general assistance have no unified voice that are speaking for them. Many of the organizations that used to represent those folks are no longer in existence, and so therefore there is a lost voice for those folks out there. And folks do not just realize what the impact is going to be on families and communities if this GA cut goes through. I mean, it's going to be potential loss and disruption of families, domestic violence issues, chronic homelessness issue, people with mental disabilities. Things are just going to spread tremendously and be a burden on cities and townships across this state. So we must speak for those who cannot speak for themselves while encouraging those who can to also speak for themselves.
We had to come in force and speak side by side, stand by side, and speak out for a better Pennsylvania. We are here today because we believe that no child should be homeless.
Yeah.
In fact, we believe that no one should be homeless.
Yeah.
Least of all, the veterans who have served this nation and fought for our freedom.
Yeah.
The governor's budget, as proposed, does not reflect our values. We cannot afford to cut the General Assistance and Human Services Development Fund programs. These are programs that work. They provide a safety net and a lifeline and a bridge to self-sufficiency. If these programs are cut, more people will be forced to live on the streets. We will see an increase in homelessness. We will see more people without the medications and the stability needed, more people with mental health crises. In fact, cutting general assistance and cutting the Human Services Development Fund are going to cost all of us as taxpayers more money. Let me repeat that. Cutting these programs is going to cost all of us as taxpayers more money. We are here today in force to restore general assistance, restore the programs of the Human Services Development Fund, and to urge the governor and the legislature to use the self-sufficient.